Welcome to Wednesday. Today we're just going to talk about letters that have been coming in because they've been still coming in, which is terrific. This is from Bev in Indiana. My husband just passed away in April after a long battle with cancer, over 10 years. He was diagnosed with Agent Orange from Vietnam. He spent his last 4 months in a nursing home, but I think since he died, he is now back in the house. Just to mention some things, he likes to mess with my daughter, especially when she runs the vacuum cleaner. He will unplug it or knock things off shelves. And also, when she listens to music, he messes with her radio. Do you have any suggestions on what we can do about this situation? Any help would be greatly appreciated. Your law of abundance has helped me greatly. I love doing it every month. When will the 2022 schedule be coming out? Probably sometime in December. That'll be coming out. Uh, I got to tell you, Bev, I'm wondering if this really is your husband. If he was that sick for that long, then I'm going to guess that he's crossed over. Now, it's only been April, so you probably haven't had a dream of him yet. But I don't think it's him. Um, why would he knock stuff off of a shelf? That's crazy. So I think that you would be a really good candidate to come on Zoom or call and leave a message, and let's just see exactly who is in the house, because it sounds like you are having, a problem with somebody. But again, I'm not sure it's your husband. Okay, this one is from Abby in Minnesota. Both my husband's health and mine is deteriorating, and nothing seems to go right for us. One bad decision after another, and we are desperate to move, even though we have only been here 15 months. My mother died just before we came here. I also had one of our dogs that I had to put down. My ex husband died about 7 months ago. Am I right to believe that one or all of these events are connected? I have read your book, When Ghosts Speak. I always see a short, dark haired lady in my mind's eyes, but it's not you. Well, I'm glad I'm not in your mind. That's a good thing. Uh, to begin with, I don't even know how it would get in your mind, but that's beside the point. No, these three things have nothing to do. A ghost, earthbound spirit cannot kill you. They, so these are not connected at all. It just sounds like they just died. Um, it's funny. The paper that you wrote on does have some negative energy on it. I'm going to guess that there's a curse on either one of you, and it's affecting the other, or it could be on both of you. So I would get When Ghosts Speak, go to the library and get it, do the final chapter, do the little ceremony on each one, and see if that doesn't make a difference. That, or come on Zoom or call. Let me see, exactly what is going on. This is from Tish in Texas. Everyone in our household can feel the presence of our former dog, Nikki. We had another dog who was with us for a short time, but I believe that he crossed over. My mom has had paranormal experiences with her biological father, who later died of a heart attack, but once she said that she knew he was there, told him to leave, and he listened. Let me stop here for a minute. You talk to an earthbound spirit, number one, you're giving them more energy. You do not want to do that. But in this case, saying that you thought it was your biological father and you talked to him and you haven't had any problem, that is a good indication to me that he had already crossed over. And anybody that has spirits that have crossed over, people with new babies have a tendency to see this happen. With the monitors, they can see all these orbs everywhere, and ones that crossed over, relatives, they don't want to miss anything. And so when you tell them, hey, you're bothering the baby, or one at a time, or they have to listen to you. Now, that doesn't work with earthbound spirits, but it definitely works with ones that crossed over. Um, we hear scratching at the door. That's why we think Nikki is still here. And that's when our dogs are locked up. We could still hear somebody scratching at the door. And today a door slammed behind me when there wasn't even a breeze. Can you tell me what I should be doing? Again, this could be your dog. I have a dog that has been with me now, dead for 35 years. And I'm just going to pick him up and take him with me when I die. Maybe Nikki has stuck around too. Maybe when one of the other dogs dies, she'll go with them. Or maybe she's waiting for you. You could smudge if it's annoying the other dogs or causing problems with them. That would work. Um, or give me a call and let's just see for sure what's going on. Till we get a call or come on Zoom, it's a little hard to know for sure. This one is from Tony in Ohio. Do dogs really know if there are spirits in my house? I believe I have at least one in my house. I have had two of my dogs bark consistently, and there is nothing going on, or at least anything that I can see. Sometimes you can tell if you've got something in your house if your dogs are barking eye level, not looking up, but eye level. A lot of times they are looking at earthbound spirits. If it's a spirit that's not there 24/7, then they're going to treat it as a stranger and bark only when that earthbound spirit comes in. I would smudge, have the house blessed. I would definitely do something because you don't want whoever it is coming in to be annoyed by the dogs barking at them, and you don't want them to be mean to the dogs. So start smudging, call, come on Zoom. Let's figure out exactly what's going on. One of our renters saw a woman. Oh, this is from John in North Carolina. One of our renters saw a woman carrying a basket in her bedroom. This woman died in the house just over a year ago. I'm going to stop this here. How do you know it's her? That's my first question. Our new renters are smelling cooking in an upstairs bedroom, spaghetti, cinnamon rolls, roast. Sometimes it's just in one spot, sometimes it's in the hallway. Both renters smell it. The odd thing is that none of their three dogs seem to notice. At the time of the smelling, the windows are all shut. I did read your book and I found it very intriguing. Can you give me some help with this? John, usually smells, especially ones that aren't bad smells, are usually made by spirits that have crossed over, not stuck. I could not, but one of my daughters could smell jelly, grape jelly being made, especially this time of the year, which one of my relatives made every fall when the purple grapes came out. And I think she was just visiting, and that's why the smell of the grapes was there. And because it was the grape jelly smell, I knew who it was. And this might be going on in this house too. I'm still curious to know how you knew it was the lady carrying a basket. Um, but if you want to know for sure, call, come on Zoom. Let's see what's going on just to make sure. Okay, this is, hi Marianne, my name is Rob. First, let me tell you that I have not picked up a book in over 20 years for recreational reading. Yours was at my mother's house, and I was not able to put it down. Being raised by an Italian mother, I grew up hearing about the Maloik or evil eye. Surprisingly, I had never really given any thought about earthbound spirits being in my home. However, after reading When Ghosts Speak, it all makes sense. The mood swings, sleepless nights, the proverbial bad luck or black cloud. Car troubles are far too frequent in my house, both mechanical and being involved in accidents. Let's not forget to mention financial problems that we can't seem to dig out of. Of course, I also have 5 dogs that tend to act strange very often. I never really give it much thought, but none of these things happened until after moving into this house. This was a new house under construction. It was on the market, unlived in for 2 years. I've always thought it was good to be true. It was too good to be true. We never should have gotten this house for what we paid for. I do hope to hear from you, and good luck in all of my endeavors. Rob, because of it being vacant for 2 years and being brand new, I am going to guess you've got a portal in the house. And I don't know if something happened when the house was being built. Did somebody that was working or in construction have a bad day or have a fight with somebody in there or drunk on the job or did he get hurt? Something happened in that house to blow open a portal. And that's why you've got stuff just happening on occasion. Now, it sounds to me like you could have some negative energy on you too, because when you do have the Moloch or the evil eye on you, or any type of curse, the 3 things that it can affect, and in no particular order, it can affect health, money, or relationships. So it sounds like you might be doing that, having that too. With the portal, I really suggest you call because at least you're in Maine. At least if you call, I can tell you where the portal's at and what you can do about it. But I would definitely, and you've got the book, do the little chapter, the 13th chapter on you and your wife, and see if that doesn't help. That should relieve some of the things that are going on. This one is from Carol. And let's see, California. My question is, can an attached spirit touch you or have enough energy that you feel their presence? I've had the sensation that something is trying to reach me, always on the left side, by bumping, blowing in the ear, pushing on the shoulder. Is this possible? You must be a new viewer because this is so common. Yes, an earthbound spirit can do this. And who it is, I can't tell you that. I can't even tell you if it's a man or a woman, but definitely you've got some kind of a thing going on. Get the house blessed by an ordained priest or minister. Do not throw holy water around. It's okay if the priest comes in and does it, not you. And start smudging. You definitely don't want this person around you if they're being that physical, because you never know what else they may think of doing. Okay, and the last one is from Kathy in Canada. I've recently read When Ghosts Speak. It's an awesome book. I have in the past played with the Ouija board, and I know that was very stupid, but I was really messed up back then and wanted to talk to my father and thought that that was the best way possible. I now have 2 wonderful children and a wonderful, loving husband. Um, Things happen in our home, My husband has had a lot of health problems. Uh, Pictures fall off the wall, or my husband's tools that he has disappear or end up in places where he never put them. Um, I know I'm in Canada and you're not going to be coming up here anytime soon, but I would like to know how we can find out for sure if we do. Well, Kathy, get on Zoom for sure. We've had other people from Canada on Zoom. And at least, all of you, as long as you know what's going on, all of these are questions. Do I have something going on? Is there something going on? Do I have negative energy on me? Any of those questions, you can try automatically having the house blessed or start smudging on a regular basis, which means at least every 2 weeks. And if all else fails, call, leave a message, and I will get back to you. It'll take some time, but I will definitely get back to you. Okay, I think that's good for today. Next week, starting on the 26th, there is the Mercury retrograde until October 19th. So be aware of that. Just know what you're doing and what you're signing for sure. The next Zoom is the 27th of September, and there are still some spaces on that. And there's a couple of you that should probably get on that. And okay, we will be back next week, Wednesday, and have a great week. Thank you.